Is the title off-putting to you, or do you feel like this is a book that you would read? Let me know what you think. I don't know. I don't want no man that's 20 years older than me like that, because then he gonna be trying to tell me what to do, and like, you're not my dad. I got a dad. No, that's kind of what creeped me out a little bit, because I'm like, why are you so hell bent on her being a virgin? But he is very possessive towards Zoe. He's like, that's my woman. This is and that. If this is your first time watching my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because what's about to come out of my mouth is probably going to be some Frenchy stuff, but it's whatever. Okay? I drop book reviews consistently. This book here, Texting My Mom's Ex, an age gap curvy girl romance. It's part of the Text Me Love You book series. It is book 8. Now, this author's name is Flora Ferrari. Never read a book by this author. Saw it on the top 100 on Amazon. I said, let me go ahead and give it a try, because I love me a good taboo read. I love me a good controversial read. Controversial. Y'all know what I was trying to say. Point is, I love me a good read. So this book here is, I don't know how many pages it is, because Amazon's playing in my face at the moment, but it came out June 7th of 2023. The main character, okay, her mother is still in disarray behind her father passing. Now, there's this man named Jaxson that was actually very good friends with her father before he passed, and Jaxson kind of sort of, it's a question mark. Did Jaxson actually end up dating the mother after the father passed? How do y'all feel about that? Like, how do y'all feel about, like, if you pass and then your homeboy starts dating your girl, or your homegirl starts dating like your husband? Obviously you can't feel any way about it because you're dead and gone, but I'm just saying, do y'all be feeling like that's okay? Like, I understand maybe in biblical times that was the way it was supposed to be done. Do y'all still feel like that's okay? Because I'm really trying to think, like, if I were to pass, I don't got no female best friends. So I really, maybe that's why I can't think of it that way. And I don't have like any like LGBTQ male friends. So I'm trying to put myself in these shoes. I don't, you know what? Life is so damn short, girl. If you want my husband now that I'm gone, go have him, sis. You're going to see why I was up on top of him the whole time. So, because when I get married again, y'all not gonna be able to call my phone after 6, 7 o'clock at night. Me and my husband gonna be busy, real busy at all times. At all times, I'm manifesting that for myself. Me and my husband's gonna be so busy. So if you want him once I'm dead and gone, I'm definitely still gonna come haunt you. But yeah, you could definitely see what had me being faithful to him. You could find out. You could find out for yourself. Point is, homegirl, all right. Homegirl she had a little crush on Jaxson, even as a child. Okay. She had a little crush on him, and not like in a creepy, weird way. All right. Let's get that out there already. Cause I don't even come in my damn comments saying stupid shit. Okay. It was a cute little innocent. It was a cute little innocent thing of like, you have little crushes when you're a child. That's the thing. And if you didn't have a crush as a child, then fuck, I don't know. You were probably busy watching Nickelodeon and not realizing that all the little weird stuff was happening that was happening. For the rest of us who had crushes as children, um, that shit's normal. Okay? It's normal. And maybe it's not normal and I'm just weird, but whatever, it happens. Um, Zoe is the main character. Zoe got to work on her self-esteem, and I love it because when she reaches out to Jax, first of all, she initially reaches out to him, letting him know like she can't find her mother's not answering the phone. Her mother, I'm not going to say her mother's not a drunk, okay? Her mother just can't handle her liquor. So when her mother gets to drinking to try to soothe her feelings of the loss of Zoe's father, mom kind of ends up drunk and crying, but that actually wasn't the case this time. So she did tell Zoe though, like, you can call Jaxson in an emergency, but outside of that, don't call that man, because they haven't spoken in years for whatever reason. she won't even tell Zoe what happened. When she tries to ask her mother about like what happened between you and Jax, the mother is super deflective. Like she just changes the subject. And I wish people would not do that. Like I understand maybe you don't want to open up all the way. Oh, that's such a two-edged sword. Okay, on one side of the thing, I understand that you don't want to open up and I'm supposed to respect your boundaries. I understand that. But at the same time, like if not telling me something is going to potentially affect my mental health or how I view you or view somebody else. I don't know, but then again, isn't that what parenting is about? Is shielding your child from potentially having a negative reaction to somebody just because you had a negative experience with them? I think that's what parenting's about. I don't know. Not like I'm a parent or anything. I am. But I don't know. So it just I wanted her mother to spill the damn beans. But Jax does rush over there and he's like, "Hey," and she's like, "Oh, I'm so and so's daughter." Like, and he's like, "Yeah, Zoe, I remember you." And Zoe starts getting sassy with him, like, "Well, are you gonna this and this?" Like, he's like, "What happened to the little girl I used to know?" And she kind of is like, "Well, I'm grown now." Like Zoe is 18. She's like, "I'm grown now." Da da da. Like, don't be asking where I done got all my sass from, whatever. And again, it has in the title, it's an age gap romance. So my boy Jax is like 40. Do I typically read books with age gaps? No. Why did I do it this time? Because it's time for me to try some new stuff. All right. It's time for me to join some new conversations. I thought it was going to be a weird, creepy situation, but it wasn't. Well, there were some moments where the terminology was a little heavy on the virgin praising. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find a way to say it. I don't know. That's kind of what creeped me out a little bit because I'm like, why are you so hell bent on her being a virgin? But he is very possessive towards Zoe. He's like, that's my woman, this and that. But the point is, I don't know. It was a little weird, but at the same time, when you're reading a book with this type of title, like, are you not expecting weird? My eczema is acting up. Are you not expecting weird at certain moments? I don't know. It was a good book. I'm trying to think. They have to decide, are they going to tell Zoe's mother or are they going to try and keep sneaking around? Because they're already having a hard time. I do love that Zoe's friend is supportive of her. I love that Jax's friend, who also knew Zoe's father before he passed, I love that he was holding damn Jax accountable. Like, listen, you realize you on some hot boy shit, right? You realize you're wilding. You realize you're doing a lot. Listen, I'm not even prepared to talk about this with you yet, but let's just focus on this man Axel that we're supposed to be searching for. That's harassing Zoe's mother and that's following her and this and that. Y'all, Jax is the definition of a man that does not play about you. Okay. Now, if I could find a man like that, like my age, that would be something. Um, then again, I don't know. How old am I? I just turned 29. I don't know. I don't want no man that's 20 years older than me like that. Cause then he gonna be trying to tell me what to do. And like, you're not my dad. I got a dad. Like, I don't know. I don't want no nigga trying to father me. Mm. And I can honestly say that's not how Jax interacted with Zoe. Like he did interact with her like she was grown, but he did help her to work on her self esteem too. Um, Definitely helped her to work on her self esteem and the way she spoke about herself and stuff. I don't know. So I did like that there. If you've ever read a book by this author, go ahead and let me know. Let me know what you thought. Is the title off-putting to you, or do you feel like this is a book that you would read? Let me know what you think because I'm not going to lie. It was not as I don't know. I guess I thought it was going to be a little uncomfortable. It really wasn't. Again, it has age gap in the description. What I did like was it showing the conversation in text message form. I love me a good book like that. Remember those books, those AIM and AOL books, like the little AOL style books where you would see the people writing conversations to each other on AOL. I used to love me a good book like that because it's basically like you're just reading screenshots of somebody's conversation. Sometimes that's a good little way to get some reading in. I think that's why I diversify what I'm reading so much so I don't get tired of reading. I'll read a psychological thriller in one moment. 20 minutes later, I'll be reading urban fiction. 30 minutes later, I'll be reading I just killed my little boo because he had a whole family, aka that book Work Husband by Octavia Grant. I read and reviewed that book, y'all. Octavia Grant has a way of writing these unhinged ass characters where like you respect like you put some respect on their name for sure. These characters, you definitely put some respect on their name, and there's a slight part of you that's like, damn, I want a man that don't play about me like that. But then at the same time, you gotta remember like he did just kill somebody about liking me. He did just kill his mother because she called me dark skin. I don't need that kind of man on my hands. So I don't know. Regardless, I really did enjoy this book. It won't be the last time I read a book by this author. Like I said, I randomly stumbled upon their books. I enjoyed it. So I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to enjoy it, but I did. So I look forward to seeing you in the next book review. Bye.